to another video. I hope you are all doing okay. I thought I would come to you today with a video on all about how to gain clients as a nail tech, whether you are part-time, full-time, just starting out, or years into your journey and you want to add a little bit more to your diary. I just thought I'd put a bit of an advice video together. Obviously, I have been doing nails now for coming up to 3 years this year. It'll be 3 years in August. So I did it part-time for the first year, and then I went self-employed, and then now I am nearly into, I think I'll be doing 2 years self-employed in August. So this is just basically a little bit of an advice video of what I found worked for me and what didn't work. Obviously, everyone has different opinions and things work for some people and don't for others. But I just wanted to put a bit of a video together to show, like I say, what worked for me and what didn't. Just so that you guys can take from this what you can and move forward with it and hopefully get some more clients booked in if that is your aim or achievement. So I will, like I say, go through step by step what works for me, and I will get into it. So like I say, whether you are part-time, full-time, just starting out, or years into your journey, knowing what can gain clients is really, really useful. Obviously, there are quite a few videos and things going around of what can work for gaining clients. Some things I have found that haven't worked and didn't really make much of a difference to me, which I will go through first thing, probably competitions. Competitions didn't really bring that many new clients to me. I ran a competition when I first started out I did basically a joint competition with my cousin who does hair, and we basically did a competition for a free blow dry and a free set of nails, basically just to gain some exposure, really, just to kind of get our name out there. Obviously, if it brought clients, then great. If it didn't, then that was fine. That didn't really make too much of a difference for me. It probably maybe have got me a couple of followers on Instagram, maybe like 10, 20, 30 kind of maybe. But yeah, clients wise, didn't work for me. Even the person who won never came back, so that was great. But we were just starting out and the nails were not up to scratch, so I don't blame the girl really. That was just definitely one thing that didn't work for me. It was a set of acrylics as well, which I think if you were going to do a competition, I would maybe just do it as like a set of gel nails so that you're not really using too much product. I don't really know why I offered a set of acrylics, because 1, it took me ages, 2, it's a lot more products, 3, I wasn't very good at them at the time. Obviously, I was very newly qualified and it was just not really that cute. But I think with gel nails, obviously it's a little bit easier. It's like kind of in the shallow end, rather than throwing yourself in at the deep end. So that might work a little bit better, but yeah, competitions was a no-go for me. Didn't really work. But I do know other people that have done competitions and it's worked for them, so it's always a suggestion for you guys to maybe try. But yeah, it didn't really work for me, so not too sure about that one. The other one was model sets. So I think when I started out, I offered model sets at a discounted rate. Didn't really get much from that, so I thought that might kind of intrigue people in, maybe bring some more clients, but I don't really think that worked for me. Family and friends were my sole kind of core for when I started, because luckily I do have quite a lot of family and friends that wanted to come and get their nails done and just basically wanted to support me, which is great. So yeah, that kept me kind of busy, to be fair. Model sets didn't really bring too much either. Like I say, you guys might have tried it and it worked for you. But yeah, personally, didn't work for me. So they are the 2 main things that I kind of remember that I tried and didn't work. Another thing, to be fair, when I first started out, it was a little bit different for me because I started during COVID. I think I went through 3 lockdowns from when I started. So it was a little bit more difficult for me because obviously you'd start gaining clients, then we'd go into a lockdown, then you'd lose them, then you'd have to start from scratch. Like I say, it was my core family and friends that kept me busy and kept me going, and then the one-off clients kind of was like then an added bonus. So what I would say is just try and get as many of your family and friends as possible. just to keep you practicing, keeping you getting content for your social media, stuff like that. It's just great for confidence as well, because I was too worried about how long I was taking. I was worried about, you know, them lasting, and obviously if they're on family and friends, it's a little bit, you know, kind of easier to have that conversation. Try and focus on your family and friends when if you are starting out, and then obviously build your clients on top of that. But the one major thing that has worked for me is social media, and taking care on priority of how your social media looks. I say that my social media wasn't 100% when I first started, but I put a lot of effort in to try and get content as much as I could. Content. Honestly, if there is times like days where you don't have clients, work on your content. Literally keep creating sets. If it's on yourself, if it's on family and friends, just keep going and posting, because that was pretty much what solely worked for me. I think even now, I would say 80% of my clients come from social media. That is either Instagram or Facebook. And then I'd say the 20% is word of mouth. And they are basically the two main things that have brought my clients in, basically. So that is one main thing that I need you to focus on. If you're worrying about like getting clients, or you're struggling to get clients, don't spend the hours or the days that you don't have clients sitting there and waiting for them to come to you, because it won't happen. Literally create content for social media, post on Instagram daily, link it to your Facebook. I'm rubbish with Facebook. It took me a while to get it set up because I'm not very good at it. I then ended up just linking the two pages together, so every time I posted on Instagram, it'd come up on my Facebook. You literally don't have to do anything other than link it together, and that will do it all for you. That was, like I say, probably Facebook. I get maybe out of that 80%, I'd say maybe 60% is from Instagram, and then the other 20% is from Facebook. Instagram is my main kind of thing that brings clients in. Like I say, I still to this day, like still nearly 3 years down the line, try and put so much effort into my Instagram. Yeah, just how my feed looks, the layout, that is the first impression. That is the first thing that your clients are going to see, and you need to be active on there, because I also get recommended on Facebook groups. So say for example your local Facebook group, somebody might put in there, does anyone know any recommendations for nail techs in the area? Say for example somebody tags in a salon down the road, whoever, and then somebody tags me. What the first thing they're going to do is click on the account, and they're going to want to see the pictures and the nail sets that they're creating. If there is no post on there, your potential client is literally just going to click straight off. Whereas if they go on your page, you're posting daily, they can see the sets, they can see what you do, see your like specific niche of how you do your nails, then that is going to want to make them to message you and be like, oh, okay, perfect, she's still doing nails, these are our recent like sets that she's created, let's go for it. So honestly, I can't tell you how important it is to just create content for any social media platform you're on. Obviously I do TikTok as well, but TikTok is obviously worldwide, doesn't really get you clients. Obviously I just do TikTok for fun, or you know, create videos for like Nobu. Obviously we can ship anywhere for Nobu. But yeah, TikTok doesn't really get clients in as much. It's mainly your Facebook groups, your local Facebook groups. Instagram, tag obviously your local area. Make sure it's in your bio where you're located as well, because you'll be surprised how many people will click on your profile, can't even work out where you're based, and just thinks, sack it, I'll find someone else. So it's all the little things that you need to focus on. You need to be making sure people can click on your profile and get all the information that they need in one place. They can see, like say for example, when I first started, because I only did evenings and weekends, I made sure it's in my bio where I'm based. I do evening and weekends, I'm home based, and that people can DM me to book. Obviously I have a lot of regular clients now, and obviously I do full time, so I think I just changed it now to like where I am, because obviously I'm full time and I don't have restricted hours. But if you do have restricted hours, just make sure all of that information is available to the clients, because they want to click on your profile and have all the information there ready. They can look at it and be like, yes, they're in my area. Yeah, this is like the recent sets that they've created, so we know that they're still doing nails for a fact. and this is the kind of quality of nails that they provide. Obviously, if you are a newbie, then maybe state in your bio that you've recently qualified. I also did that as well. Obviously, if you have like discounted rates, then maybe make that as a highlight on your Instagram, just to kind of say, you know, this is my price list and it's discounted because I'm a beginner or anything like that, just so that then people know what to expect when they come and they know that it's a discounted rate, they're happy to pay less and obviously let you practice on them or whatever. Another thing that you need to remember is to not focus too much on followers. I've said this in a previous video, I can't remember which one, but I will say it again, the amount of followers that somebody has doesn't mean that that reflects in their diary. Somebody could have 20,000 followers on Instagram and only like, 15 regular clients. Somebody could have 600 followers on Instagram and have a fully booked diary. Don't let that affect what you think. If you think to yourself, oh my God, people aren't gonna wanna come to me because I've only got X amount of followers or whatever. Literally forget that, it means absolutely nothing. Followers, yes, I know they're nice to have, but they don't, unless it reflects in your diary, then what's the point of them? It's literally a number on top of your page. What does it mean? Absolutely nothing. I know when I first started, I was bothered about it. I thought, oh my God, I've only got like 50 followers. Who's gonna want to come to me when I've only got 50 followers? As long as they're getting their nails done and they're happy with it, what does that number mean on top of your page? Absolutely nothing. You need to believe in your work, continue to practice. Practice. I'm still learning 3 years down the line, and I think I will be forever, basically, because there's always room for improvement. And as long as you stay in your lane, focus on you, because that is all that matters. Nobody else around you. There's no point in looking at other people thinking, why are they there? Why are they, able to do this and I'm not able to do that? It's because you're on completely different paths, and all you need to focus on is your path and making sure that you are improving yourself daily, continuing your skills, your development. That's literally all that matters. Like I say, when I first started, I was not interested in nail art in the slightest. I just thought, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to be good at it. And then I just kind of slowly built it up. And obviously nail art is a big part of the industry now. And to kind of showcase your skills, I would say kind of like try different designs, try different nail art designs, and just see where it takes you, because you might surprise yourself. I know I did sometimes, and at the end of the day, the nail art kind of side of it is kind of what intrigues clients, because clients like nail art. And as a nail tech, we're going to know that you can do block colours, like that's a given. But a little bit of nail art in there kind of like spruces your page up a little bit, gets people interested, gives people options for what they can have at their appointment. But obviously that comes with time. If you are a beginner, just focus on getting the basics right before you head over to like trying to create all this crazy nail art and all that jazz. Just focus on like the basics, your application, your prep, the longevity of your sets. That's literally the most important. And don't be afraid of taking pictures of sets and posting them, even if you're not happy with them, because they are literally going to show you progress. Like I look back at some of my pictures now and I'm like, wowzers. But, we're all a beginner once. And do you know what? I even look at sets from not that long ago and I'm like, oh, dear me. So literally don't even worry about it. Make sure you're documenting your progress, because it will literally make you be able to look back and see how far you've come, and your clients will be able to do that when they go on your page as well. That's literally the best thing ever. When it comes to local Facebook groups and things like that, I see people posting in my local Facebook group all the time, just saying, here's a few pictures of the sets that I create. I'm available at this location, these times, I have these appointments available. I haven't done that personally. I don't really know why, to be honest, but it's just not really been something that I've done, but I really highly suggest doing that. Literally, social media is free and we have to use it to our advantage, because that is literally where all of our clients are, and we've just got to grab their attention and be like, look, this is what I can do. This is where I'm based. Like, come have an appointment, see for yourself kind of thing. So yeah, try the local Facebook pages, pop a little post in there with your work, and like obviously making sure again that everything is available to them, your location, your times that you're available, all of that jazz. And yeah, just focus on those kind of social media platforms that are going to be able to focus on the people local to you. So obviously TikTok, like I say, it can get views, and like if you do videos and stuff, but those views can be worldwide, and it's going to hit a very, very small percentage of those local to you. So focus more on like Instagram and Facebook. Yeah, just take pride in your work and be happy with what you're creating, and making sure you get content for it as well. I know you guys have been mentioning about me doing a video for how I take my nail pictures, and I will still do that. I just haven't got around to it yet. But the main kind of points of how I take my nail pictures is just little things to focus on. So first thing being cuticle oil. Make sure your cuticles are oiled in these pictures because they are a game changer. Maybe just add some like accessories or rings or something like that to your nail pics. This is why I like to do sets on myself, because I can have control over how I then get the pictures, if that makes sense. With clients, you can't be like, oh, honey, is it all right if I just like maybe pop some rings on and like make sure you've got like a nice sleeve or something like that. I'm just a lot more flexible with myself, and that's why I like to take the content on my own hands, because then I can control how the pictures look. So literally cuticle oil, maybe a few cute rings or something. I try and get like a matching jacket, like a matching sleeve to go with the set that I've done. So say for example, like I've done a black and white one, I'll maybe get like a white, you know, jacket or something, so it's got like a cute little bit in the picture. If you follow me on my Instagram, you'll probably know what I mean. What I will do is I'll post a picture in the corner of what I mean and how I take my nail pictures. So yeah, a ring or whatever rings, if that's your vibe. Cuticle oil, maybe like a nice cute little like jacket or sleeve or something, natural lighting, a cute background, and Bob's your uncle. That is literally all I do. I know that other people probably put a lot more effort in, but sometimes I've not got the time to be like thinking about it. I'm not very good with things like this, so sometimes I just try and find something that works and then kind of run with it. But yeah, just think about the content that you get in and how that's going to be perceived from a client's point of view, because we all know we love a good aesthetic and pictures that look good and nails that look cute, and it's going to want to make people book. So honestly, think about it, you know, take some time out of your day to make sure you're getting some content for the week. Make sure you're posting actively, and hopefully you will see a big difference, because like I say, that is especially what works for me. Like I say, it's like 80% social media, 20% word of mouth. Obviously clients will come in, then they're going out, wearing your nails, having conversations with people. Where do you get your nails done? Oh, I get them done now we're in by G. Then yeah, that's literally how it happens. So the more clients you get, the more word of mouth you're going to get, which is going to be amazing. And yeah, hopefully you will see a big difference. So I hope you found this helpful. If you want me to go into further detail about anything, then just let me know and I will try my best. But yeah, I hope you have a lovely day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.